Welcome to the home of the BYU Cougars at LaVell Edwards Stadium in Kevo, Utah. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the South Carolina Gamecocks, taking on the winners of 5 straight, the BYU Cougars. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollock, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. BYU ready to put a foot to it and get this game going. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Gamecocks offense will get first crack at it here. And for their sake, they better hope they've solved some of the turnover and protection issues that just plagued them in a nightmare game last week.
It was not a good performance. And this offense has got to grow. It's got to get better. And they've got to find some ways to move the football. They've got to throw the football, but we can't turn it over. Jesse, no.
And then defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
And you can tell this offense wanted to create a little bit of space being backed up, but how about the D? Coming out firing on all cylinders, getting the sack on the very first play.
The Gamecocks with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Second down, they'll go to the air. Dumps it off to the flats. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? They were able to make the completion, but he had to pick his way for just a little bit. Needed a little more help to spring him for some yardage.
Yeah, if you're going to have success when you throw it outside like that, you're going to need some more blocking and better blocking downfield. Give the defense credit, though. They were able to rally and made a tackle.
Third down coming up, and the Cougar faithful are doing everything they can to help out this team. The sure hands, it's Cano. He's out of bounds at the 16-yard line. And the Gamecocks will call on their punt team. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. He gets his first one of the day out of there. They used him 3 times in that loss last week. They made the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. So BYU's offense will try to get something started with their first possession. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Makes the catch. And they bring him down quickly, but a good game there. In a competitive conference like the SEC, you just can't afford to start 0-1 if you want to chase a championship. Really important to get off to a good start.
No doubt, in the SEC, you've got to set the tone early. It's all about creating momentum out of the gate. Both of these teams had this game circled all offseason, David. They know what's riding on the line.
There's so much riding on the line. Who gets to Atlanta down the road? Bragging rights, recruiting rights, all this stuff. Once you get in conference play, it means a lot every single week.
And the Cougars come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Quick completion on the out. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. The Cougars will line it up on 1st and 10. From the gun, the running back has it. Inside the 35. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down.
First down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another first down. Gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an
Oh, he's got some space. Wrestled out of bounds at the 12, and another productive play on this drive. The Cougars pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. From the gun, give on the inside. Wrestles down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
Quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Timeout, BYU.
Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big third down in the red zone. They'll try to run for it. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. It's been a defensive battle through the first period, and the stats tell that tale. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm as we start the second quarter. And they decide to trot out the kicker. And he'll boot one from the right hash. He ought to be able to navigate that angle from this distance. It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0.
And he'll take that first drive. Like, you wanted a touchdown, but you gave the people here at home something to cheer about in that first drive. Move the football enough to get your kicker an opportunity and to put 3 on the board.
And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. They went 3 and out on their first possession. Now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Fires to the big fella. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play.
How about that? Just really nice catch by the big tight end. Throwing those mitts up there, catching the football.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. They'll run play action. Unloads to the wideout. And the pass is incomplete. Jarred loose by the hit.
As a quarterback, this is going to be a very tough game. You're going up against one of the top 20 units in the entire country. They know who your primary target is. They're going to be keying on him, just like they did that last time, forcing the incompletion.
Makes the grab. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. Passing game kept the drive moving. Here's first down. Defense showing blitz. Will they bail out of it? Throws to the wideout. It's incomplete. And I tell you, this sophomore quarterback's lucky to get that one back. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Back to pass. Swings it out to the flat. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up.
Love the play by the defense. They just did a good job understanding where the running back was on that play. After the catch, they're able to make the tackle right away, and now they've set up 3rd down.
On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. It's backed off. Time he's done that this year.
3rd and long is difficult. Push the ball down the field. Nothing worse than watching people dink and dunk on 3rd and long and get tackled and run the punt unit on. I like the aggressiveness. Try to push the ball down the field. It's not the worst thing in the world. You throw an INT. It's kind of like a punt.
Tried to move that pile forward. He maybe gets 2. He's down at the 21. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. The give to the back. Makes it past the marker. And it's a first down. They'll mark it at the 44.
What a run, man. I tell you what, it's hard to pop runs. It's hard to get 3, 4, 5, 6 yards a lot of times. But when you got backs like this who can make huge plays with the speed, getting out in the open field, can take it the distance on every play, defenses are scared out of their mind.
Wants to go up top on first down. Fires to the tight end. Across the 50-yard line on the huge pickup, and he's out of bounds at the 45. BYU with the 1st and 10. Making side adjustments here. Looking to throw on first down. He fires to the left side. And it's caught inside the 20. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18. Got it done in the passing game on the last play. Let's see what they do on first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. They'll leave it with him. Headed to the end zone. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Cougar!
You just simply can't say enough about this guy and what he has meant to this offense. Big-time players make big plays in big games. He has shown up each and every week. That's his 15th rushing score on the season.
Ready to try the point after. And the kick is good, but there is a penalty flag because he paid for making that kick. I think they're going to get him for roughing the kicker. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. No shot at a return. It's out at the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. They'll go to the counter. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line. Warp speed for second down. Looking to fire. With the catch, it's Kevo. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Man, this sophomore quarterback unleashed a cannon on that one. Wants to throw on first down. Snagged out of the air. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. New set of downs after the completion. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. A shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, South Carolina! He went for the big play, and boy, did it ever pay off.
And I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown. They cut into the lead. You want to get a stop and go into the half, get all the juices, all the excitement. And, listen, the passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect.
On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. BYU has it back. The Cougars ready to get into that playbook. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Fires one high and deep. And that'll be incomplete. They tried to hit him with a big one on first down. Behind the chains now on second and long.
And you can tell he thought he had his receiver down the field to make a big play. But how about the defender? Great job running with the receiver, turning his head, finding the football, knocking it away, and making sure that receiver doesn't get to make the play.
They'll try to drive ahead on 30 short, which is if BYU will have a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Just a short pass to the tight end. And an absolutely fearless tackle, giving up size, still got him on the turf. Looking to go up top and time's running out in the half. Finds the tight end. They get him down at the 49, but not before he picks up 15. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Looking downfield on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Witherspoon. Good pickup, but a little bit short of the sticks. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for one or two more plays. And here on second down, they'll send out the field goal unit to try to get 3 before the break. And that is no good. It's still a 3-point game after the miss. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Fellas, looks like we've got a great atmosphere today in Provo. And talk about a first half of the dude in that backfield. That coaching staff has been giving rave reviews on a weekly basis. And through 2 quarters today, he's been a complete game changer. He's breaking the will of this defense, and that's something that's just very tough to quantify. And with that, let's send it back to our broadcast team inside Lavelle Edwards Stadium.
Thanks for that halftime report, Kevin. We're just about ready to start the second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The BYU offense headed back out to go on the attack. If it's working, why change it? And that running game was working in the first half. I imagine we'll see a lot more of it here in the third quarter.
And you just know the offensive line was telling their coordinator, put this on us. Let us continue to go out there, push these guys around. We can put this game on our back and end this thing by running the ball.
And this is a manhood question for this defense. Like, as a defensive lineman, and you're pounding the rock, like, I got to physically rise to this challenge. This defense has to play more inspired and more physical in the second half.
Just enough there to get it to the 25, a pickup of 2.
And these RPOs always put the defense in a bind. But listen, you give up the run, they get a short little gain, no harm, no foul.
Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Fires to the wideout. Makes the grab. Good, solid pickup on that one. They got it out to the 40, and it's first down. And they just want to give this guy a chance to make a play on third down, and more times than not, he is going to deliver.
He's so good, so efficient, such a good route runner, got the speed, got the complete game, so you definitely want to highlight it, and especially on those downs that matter the most. If something's not open quick underneath, find him, he'll make those contested catches.
And the Cougars now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Going to swing it on second down. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. And now this offense will try to figure out a way to move the chains after that second down incompletion. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. And the defense, they've got him at the 27. Looks as if BYU will have to punt it away. They'll look to pin him deep. Nestles it in at the 35. Coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. They haven't really been able to light up this scoreboard, but putting points up would be huge here. He's got him. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Put it where only his man could get it and gave him enough room to get the foot down. Just outside the red zone, 1st and 10 from the 21. They're going to run it. Brought down after he picked up a 2 to the 19. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Wants to go up top. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play.
Well, they try to spit it out to the running back on the perimeter of the field. You saw the speed and recognition by the defense, though, how quickly they were able to get to the back and get him down for a big loss.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Bringing the heat. Short gain on the play before he slides.
Nice job by the defense getting after the QB. He's trying to scramble around. He's trying to go get that first with his legs, but he's not able to do it because of the speed on defense.
And he curls that thing just inside the left upright. And the 3 ball gives us a tie.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
After that latest answer tied things up, just about set to kick it away again. Looks like he's going to bring it out. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. This drive will commence from their own 11-yard line. Quarterback making adjustments. To the air on first down. That's caught. It's Witherspoon. And they pick up just a few on that completion. They fought tooth and nail through 3, and it is all locked up as we take a look at the stats. This is when winning plays are made, and we start right now in the 4th. And a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. Back to pass. Quick strike complete. They get him stopped at the 26, but that'll be enough for this offense to go to work on first down.
After that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
Leaves him with the back. He's racked up 92 yards on the ground, and he's been terrific all season, ranking in the top 10 in rushing.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go fast.
From the shotgun, the inside give. Gets it to the 42-yard line, and that's a first down.
I love the play call by the offense here running the ball. The score is what it is right now. You don't have to panic. You don't have to throw it every single down. You don't have to go up tempo. Just run your stuff. Be balanced. Run the football. Make sure this defense stays honest.
The give to the tailback. Picks up the first down. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
First down, you always want to establish the running game. How about this offense? Nothing fancy. Run the football, be physical, get a big gain.
They'll move the wide receiver. Wants to go up top on first down. Quickly to the tight end. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Quarterback making checks. Second down, he'll throw it. Got it in the middle, makes a roll. A quick tackle made, but he's got ready for the first down.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes, too. He is a versatile back.
The give to the back. Not much room. A pickup of 2 down to the 28.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Y'all got 30 minutes.
The clock stops as we have reached the final 2 minutes in the game. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Looking to fire. Rushes on him. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
Well, I know it hasn't been a tremendous day statistically for this quarterback, but his decision-making has been good enough to win this game. He hasn't thrown a lot of TDs so far, but when things aren't open, he throws it away like on that play right there. He's not putting his team in a bad spot, and that's why they still have a...
Turning it on. Got some room, headed to the goal line.
Okay.
Touchdown, Cougars. And with that, they move out front here in the fourth.
And they're able to score on a drive where they had to have it this late in the game, and they look to their playmaker on the outside to win that one.
Big-time moments. Who you trust as a quarterback. You could tell this was a big moment. He threw it to his big play wide receiver. He knew he would come down to it, and now the big play in the fourth quarter for the touchdown.
He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. Jesse, they had to kick a field goal the last time they had him.
Yeah, and oftentimes early in games, you're just trying to find your rhythm. Some things work, some don't on that first drive, David. We're interested to see what happens here in the second drive.
Yeah, you got a feel for the defense now. You understand what they're trying to do, what their game plan is. Now you get to go into phase 2 of your game plan.
Oh,
Caught over the middle, that's Cano. They get it out to the 36 and on the move after a pickup of 15. The offense gets a quick timeout at this point. Every second is precious. That's the way to give yourself some breathing room. Now the second play of the drive from the 36. Looking to throw on first down. Catch in the middle, it's Marshall.
I think in this situation, 2 minutes, trailing late, I think you got to be throwing to the sticks every time. I don't know if these short completions are going to get it done. You're just not going to have enough time to get down the field. So from a play call...
He hurls one deep down the left side. And he's got it at the 15-yard line. The upset's been bubbling all day. Now at a full-fledged boil, guys. See if they can finish it off.
Can the underdog hold on? That's the big question right now. They've done so many positive things in this game, David, to put themselves in position to win. But this is the critical moment where your execution has got to be at its best.
And sometimes you start thinking now, and you start letting that clock tick, and you stop kind of playing carefree. Keep doing what you've done all day long to build the lead, finish this thing out, and pull off the big upset.
Throw to the end zone. It's picked off. Got some room to run.
Go, Sal. Yeah, let me go, Sal.
This offense, they're trying to get back in the game. You're having to be aggressive, you're now going to have to start taking chances. And errant throw ends up in the hands of the defense, and I think that's all she wrote.
They'll start this drive and snap it from the 40. Wants to adjust the pattern. Wants to throw on first down. Grabbed in the middle. It's a roar. Breaks into the open. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense.
I'll be honest, man. If I had the weapons these guys had offensively, I'd be staying aggressive too. It's what got them to this point. It's why they have the lead here in the fourth quarter. Take some shots when those opportunities present themselves.
Running back searching for a hole. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. He now has 106 yards rushing, and that should be no surprise. He's been among the nation's elite all season. Looking for space. It's a roar. Across the 25. He's got room.
Good, Sam.
A touchdown, a gut punch to this defensive, probably a knockout punch.
And they say play to the final whistle. This offense took it to heart. Scoring late, maybe they could have wasted the clock. They made no doubt about it. This one's over.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And they did tack on that extra point without any adventure. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. And he finished things off with that 36-yarder for a score. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. He'll start the return inside his 5. He'll be chased out of bounds inside his own 20 at the 18-yard line, and a great job of coverage there. One more play to pad the stats. They get the timeout, and the clock reads 3 seconds. Corner's going to give them room. Looking to throw on first down. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. And the pass is incomplete, and this ball game comes to a close. They've reeled off 6 straight to start the season, undefeated, bowl eligible, but when you have that kind of record, the possibilities seem limitless.
What a great way to start the season. The best way possible, right? Like 6-0, taking care of business, building momentum. This squad continues to climb up the ranks. They're getting better. They're getting more respect. 6-0 is the best start you can have, Palmer, but they're looking for more.
It's been really fun watching this team get up to this point. So much talent. They've got great coaching, and I feel like they could keep that 0 in the loss column all season.